Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us for our webinar this evening featuring the TriPollar technology. I'm Travis Mahan. I'm the President and CEO of Lumiere Medical. We're going to be joined this evening by Dr. Amy Taub, who I will introduce to you here in just one second. But before I do that, hand things over to Dr. Taub, I'd like to just give a little bit of a brief overview of what TriPollar is and really what all the excitement and buzz has been built around this being a third generation, really latest innovation in radio frequency, and some of the new exciting things we're seeing with that. The device really is centered on being able to regenerate new collagen growth, so neocollagenesis, tightening and toning the skin, seeing some really nice improvements that Dr. Taub can share with you on the appearance of cellulite and reducing body circumference. And so what's nice is we've got a device that you'll learn about tonight that's really effective on both the face and the body. The technology works very simple way, and that the mechanism of action for all radio frequency devices, it doesn't matter if it's the TriPollar system, that's some of the legacy systems that have been out there in the market, is always about creating heat. And through that mechanism of heat, can we generate new collagen growth, or if we're trying to work on the body, can we stimulate the fat cells, metabolism of those fat cells to break down the triglycerides, etc., so we see that result we want to see. TriPollar is different in that the way we deliver the RF is unique, and the engineering in it is unique. As I said, all RF wants to do the same thing. If we want to get skin tightening, specifically when we're working on the face, we want to get that patient between 40 and 42 degrees Celsius. We monitor that in real time. We're going to touch a little bit on this evening. That will get us the results we want to get. This isn't a laser treatment where we're worried about joules and how much energy we're putting to tissue, etc. The key to RF treatments to getting great results is get to the therapeutic window and then stay there. Okay? And then obviously working on the body, as I touched on, we're going to stimulate those fat cells to get those results we want there as well. So really, as I've mentioned a couple times, that this is different and unique. What makes this different is that it truly represents this evolution we've seen in RF from monopolar systems. You probably know the name Thermage, first came to market with RF and aesthetics. Now, understand radio frequency has been used in medicine for 75 plus years. We're now at 10 plus years in the aesthetic field. So it's a well-known technology. It's just taken us a while to get to the point where we've perfected it, if you will. So what the engineers at Polygen, who actually manufacture this device, came up with was a way to get you or get our patient to that therapeutic window very quickly, but also very comfortably. So we don't have to worry about burning patients. We don't have patient discomfort, etc. And we get a really, really great results. Typically, a kind of a wow result in the first treatment. The way we do that is the device is configured with either 3 or 6 electrodes. You can see on the top right-hand portion of my screen here a graphic depicting the electromagnetic output, or field that's outputted by the TriPollar configuration. So we get a very, very dense energy field created. Basically what that translates to the patient is that comfortable treatment, because we don't have to use high levels of energy or power to reach the therapeutic window. So we have high power density using very low power on the system, and that's really what it is that's made TriPollar so unique and different, and what's really we're seeing this great results and reaction from these patients. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and formally introduce you to Dr. Taub. She is a board-certified dermatologist practicing in the Chicago area. She founded Advanced Dermatology, where they do medical and cosmetic derm. And with that, I'd like to hand things over to Dr. Taub.
Thank you. Thank you very much. How about if we have the next slide? I'm going to speak about the TriPollar technology, as Travis introduced you. There are currently 8 peer-reviewed articles. Actually, I believe it's 9 now, with the addition of one more that was just recently published. And so there's a fairly decent amount of at least preliminary and intermediate work that has been done with this device to demonstrate scientific results. Next slide, please. The key benefits are that you get an immediate visible result, and that is a great benefit because patients love seeing an immediate result, and it gives them an idea of what they can expect over the long term and helps them to come back and comply with the treatment protocols. But you also get the long-term durable results because over time the collagen is built up. It's very pleasant. In fact, I have to tell you that my patients actually come in and want a treatment. I've never had a treatment like that where they really do feel like it's a massage and they actually look forward to their treatment, and that's really a difference. We've had painless treatments before, but we've never had an actual pleasurable treatment. It's not invasive. It's simple, quick, walk in, walk out treatment. There's no recovery time. They can go immediately to work out. They don't have to stay out of the sun. They can be tan. They can be any color. There's no burns or scarring because if it does get a little hot in one spot, they'll say ow and pull away. And there's no real heating or cooling cycles. The cooling really comes from just the convection of the heated skin to the air. And so as you move from one area to the other, there's some immediate cooling, and then as you go back to the area, it heats up again. And as I mentioned before, it's colorblind, so we don't need to worry about pigmentation issues at all, which is really huge. And we don't have to worry about hair either. It doesn't affect hair in any way. There's 3 applicators. One is for a small facial area. That's the one on the left, so that you can get around areas even up close to the orbital rim. The second one in the middle is for medium-sized areas, for instance, arms, perhaps above the knee, and some areas where you need to get up or under a smaller corner. And then we've got the large area handpiece, which is a very effective and actually very fast for the abdomen, the flanks, bra fat, and legs. Next slide. The Lumicam works with TriPollar as the treatment is administered, which is amazing. It gives you an instant feedback on whether the skin is reaching and maintaining the target temperature. And this is a fantastic addition to the procedure because before we had to kind of stop and measure. Here we can actually really just visually see it. We don't have to